Okay, emergency breaking news. We had finished the podcast. We were all home. We are all home, and Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. And I think it at least got the job done that we all tuned into the Oscars. I guess we should start. Are we all team real?
Well,
Why? Wait, can you explain to maybe people who probably also
Okay,
didn't
I'll
watch the
explain.
Oscars?
Yes. For people who did not watch the Oscars, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett, Will Smith's wife. He made a joke that he is looking forward to Jada Pinkett being in G.I. Jane 2. Jada Pinkett has alopecia. She's talked about it. She can't grow hair on her head, so she's bald. So it was the G.I. Jane Marine joke, whatever. Will Smith laughed, then looked at Jada Pinkett, big wife guy energy, saw his wife being like, no, that's not funny, stood up, walked up to Chris Rock, open hand slapped him in the face, went back to his seat, and then screamed, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," twice. And now everyone's deciding whether it's real or fake. Go ahead, PFT.
Okay, so I think that we can see it both ways. We still have to learn for some facts to come out here. I personally am team real. I think it's very real. But if you were to make the argument that's team fake, there are some things that line up for that, right? One, it's the Oscars. They're literally the best actors in the world in that room, Chris Rock included. Their ratings have been lower than probably they've ever been in the past, so they need a little bit of a goose. It's like a little WWE energy. Item number 3, Chris Rock weighs like 70 pounds, and he kept his pivot foot. If you watch the slap, his body just moves. His pivot foot stays down. So that you could make the argument that, yes, it's just engineered for people to tune in. Yeah.
Okay. Do you? Can I throw some reels out there?
Well, I think it's real. So the real is like, I think a lot of us have probably been in a position next to what Will Smith is dealing with. He's like laughing. Okay, good joke. You got me good. He looks over. He sees his wife. She did not think it was a good joke. She was very upset. And Will Smith also had to sit through some jokes about their open marriage at the start of the show too. And he's like, fuck, if I don't do anything, she's definitely going to cheat on me again. Like, Will Smith has the cuck energy of always having that chip on his shoulder. So he's like, I got to get up and I got to hit him. I got to be, like you said, a good wife guy. And I also think he would have done a much better job acting if it was fake, instead of like sitting down and looking flustered afterwards.
Also, Will Smith's a crazy person and Jada Pinkett Smith's a crazy person. I'm pretty sure they're Scientologists, or at least enough that they've had to like openly deny being Scientologists at multiple times in their career, which, like, if you have to say I'm not a Scientologist, you're a Scientologist. That's the test right there. You definitely are a Scientologist. I also think, like, Will Smith, like, he just lost it. He lost his cool. His speech, the best part about it, if you didn't watch the Oscars, Will Smith was the favorite to win Best Actor. He wins Best Actor. He goes up and gives a speech where he's like, pretty much like, so Richard Williams, Serena and Venus's dad, he protected his family. Love will make you do crazy things. Never actually like thanking Jada Pinkett Smith or acknowledging that he slapped Chris Rock, like overt, like he never said like, sorry, Chris Rock. He just basically did this long speech where he was like, yeah, I protect my loved ones against innocuous jokes at the Oscars by comedians.
Yeah, no, he's doing the I'm a good husband thing. He's trying to get laid. He's getting laid right now. As you hear the sound of my voice, Will Smith better be having sex, probably the best sex of his life. I think that anytime something like that happens in a public place where two people get into a skirmish and then they're still in the room, the entire room is going to be thinking about that for the rest of the night. They had to have gotten up on stage and they had to fight. They should have fought, like actually had like a full blown, let's go, let's settle it. Otherwise, everyone's just gonna be thinking, when are these guys going to fight?
It's my rule of players should get to fight one fan a year. Like everyone at the Oscars, Stella's barking is going to be a very big problem in a minute here. Everyone at the every actor at the Oscars gets to slap one comedian that makes a joke about their wife. Hank, I want to hear from you. This is old school now. Stella barking in the background. Hank is obviously, he believes everything's fake forever. So I want to hear from you while I corral Stella.
I see Billy putting his hand up. He's at the Oscars. I think I want to hear Billy's thoughts because I feel like we're going to be pretty aligned, and I can just hear him chomping at the bit.
Yeah, so I'm at the Oscars, took a quick flight, here with the people, saw it live, and let me tell you, it was definitely fake. When Chris Rock took the slap, he watched Will Smith walk up to him. Like, think about this. You're hosting the Oscars. You know, if someone rushes the stage, you're going to take some sort of defensive posture, not just like because you actually think someone's going to attack you, but like, oh, someone comes up, you're like, oh, look who it is. You do something with your hands. The whole time Chris Rock had his hands behind his back. And when he got slapped, you know, he was just totally open. Like no one, when they're reacting to something unexpected, makes any sort of just nonchalant, doesn't do anything. Like even
counterpoint, Billy. I have a counterpoint because he probably didn't expect to get slapped. I think it's a pretty simple explanation. He saw a famous comedian, actor, celebrity coming up on stage, probably someone that he's relatively friendly with in the past, and thought, oh, here comes Will Smith, the consummate showman. He's going to come up, make a joke at my expense. We'll laugh, hug each other out, and then he'll go back to his seat.
Can I ask, because I had to corral Stella. So you, Billy and Hank, you both think it's fake. Did you guys watch the extended clip where Chris Rock was positively rattled after?
Yeah. So this is, I do come from the camp of like fake until proven real. Obviously the Oscars thing that PFT mentioned earlier, like if, you know, the ratings are horrible, absolutely all time low. If there's two people you want to get a buzz going, who are the two people at the top of that list? Chris Rock, Will Smith. I have to digest some more of this afterwards. And I think obviously we'll be able to see what they say afterwards. And you know, the people close to them will be able to confirm or deny it. But I lean fake. I
love that in Hank's mind, the two biggest names in show business are Will Smith and Chris Rock.
They both move the needle.
What year are we in right now? Is this, if it was 1998 and I would be like, yeah, you know what, Hank's, this is obviously Hank is, he
literally just won Best Actor in 2022. Like that's pretty relevant, I would say.
No, I'm not saying he's irrelevant. I'm just saying like I think that you're being a little bit too woke on this, Hank.
No, yes, it's like
the order of people.
I also granted full disclosure. I've only seen it on Twitter. Like I haven't seen. I wasn't watching.
We could look like idiots. PFT and I could look like idiots by saying that it's real, but I watching all the context and like seeing everything, this would be the greatest work of all time. The only people right now who are like worse online, because the people who are like, this is fake, you guys are idiots, are the people who are saying that Will Smith should go to jail, including our colleague Stephen Che, who is like, Chris Rock should press charges. I want anyone who actually thinks that Chris Rock should press charges to go to jail themselves. I want them to go to jail. It's
big time Skeleban energy.
Quick question.
It would be the lamest thing in the history of modern media if Chris Rock were to like go immediately to the police,
right?
File a report on him. I can speak for myself. I don't know if I can speak for everybody else in this podcast. We have never once advocated for anybody to go to jail over something trivial like this.
No.
Quick piece of evidence on.
Wait, Billy. I just real quick, because I saw Jake out of the corner of my eye nodding along. Jake, you definitely think Will Smith should go to jail for this, right?
No, not at all. I think it's real. If I'm the tie-breaking vote, by the way.
Okay, I like it. Go ahead, Billy.
Obviously, you do, Jake.
What the fuck, Hank? Your brain is riddled by the internet, Hank. You have fucking Swiss cheese brain.
That's true.
If you go to Will Smith's TikTok, he says that him and Jada are dressed for chaos before the Oscars even happened. They put that on TikTok. So, I mean, this is 100% chaos, and that's just more evidence that points to it being fake.
Everything is going to determine on Will Smith and Chris Rock's relationship. Like if there's a story that they've had beef and it's been like something that's been brewing for a while, then it's real. If it's like comes across like they've been friends for a long time from show business and stuff, then I'm saying fake.
It is crazy.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's crazy though.
Like if it's like it could be deeper than just tonight, but if it's like they're friends and that was the only thing that set them off, like there's no way.
If you look at the sheer physics of the situation, you've got Will Smith played Muhammad Ali, big guy, played the best boxer of all time, got up on stage, slapped, and it was a slap, but it was like a
Slap.
full force slap. He had hip rotation. He planted. He extended. Billy will tell you all about it. He was in war mode. He slapped him. Chris Rock is such a small guy that he had to play a character in The Longest Yard that wasn't allowed to play football with Adam Sandler. So he's a small dude, and he didn't even move really. Like, he ate that like a champ. Chris Rock has a jaw of steel. Unbelievable performance by Chris Rock, if it was real. I think that if you look at the emotion, the way that the two of them reacted in the immediate aftermath, and then you've got like Tyler Perry
They're
and Denzel
fucking
Washington
actors, dude.
pulling
So
him
are they.
aside.
No, but that's the point, Hank. The immediate aftermath of Chris Rock is why I think it's real. He started like he was shocked, and then he said it was I think it was the Oscar for best documentary. By the way, that person who won it, like, sorry, dude, like, you're the biggest moment of your life. Completely stolen. That sucks. But he was like, we're gonna give out some documentaries, and then he caught himself. He's like, we're gonna give out the Oscar for the best documentary. Like, he was rattled, fully rattled.
Big winner of the night was whoever had the nip slip right after. No one's going to talk about that ever
Yeah, I
again.
didn't even see that.
I just saw it on
Dude,
Twitter.
Serena Williams.
Bonk. Yep. Put it
I
on
didn't
the
see
list.
it. I saw it on
Right.
Twitter.
Right. What are you gonna say, Jake?
So the reason I think it's real is, did you guys see that viral video of the commercial break and then like calming him down?
Yes. Yes.
So that wasn't on camera.
That wasn't on camera, Hank. Denzel Washington and a couple other people were like trying to calm him
how'd you
down.
see it then?
What?
It wasn't on the broadcast. It wasn't on the broadcast.
It was someone in the stands had taken the video. I mean, this is I guess this will look stupid, PFT, Jake, and I, if this turns out to be fake. The problem is, if you guys can basically play it's real or it's fake forever.
No, I have said my criteria. It is entirely dependent on like their relationship leading up to this night, which we'll find out about tomorrow. I'll admit I was wrong. But
Also, remember, like, Will Smith's in an open relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, right? Like, they have a very, like, we've all talked about it. This is like, open relationships are always bullshit because of this. Like, he probably is like, well, I gotta do something, otherwise someone else is gonna have sex with her tonight.
No, that's what I'm saying. He is the most publicly cucked celebrity of all time. And so you saw his face when she was talking about the entanglement thing. He was like, yeah, we both discussed about this, and we both think it's a good thing that she's allowed to sleep with my friends. No, like, it's not. He's upset about it, and he knows that he has to be on his A game at all times, or else somebody else is going to take her home. So he's like, okay, she's upset, then I'm upset. There we go. I'm husband of the year. I did it, babe. Also,
shout out. This moment was so great because it was literally like right when I walked in my house and I got like a bunch of texts being like, was that real? Like, I'm the fucking, you guys probably have the same thing, like, as online people and people who watch like things all the time. People always like hit me up to be like, yo, is this thing that just happened real or not? It's like, how would I know? But so I get like a ton of texts being like, is that real? And I start watching it, and like, I was like, oh my God, I think this actually is real. I think this is all actually going down. And I go on Twitter, and Twitter is just like Twitter 1.0. Awesome. Everyone getting their jokes off. We had like 15, 20 minutes where it was like, oh yeah, I love this app. This is funny. Like, everyone's just getting funny jokes off, retweet, like, all this stuff. And then like 25 minutes after that, it's just toxic masculinity run rampant yet again. No. Super serious takes about this incident. It's like, dude, it was like, it's fucking Hollywood. It's a bunch of narcissists sitting in a room. One guy made a joke about another guy's wife. He slapped him. Can we just make some jokes about it instead of having this become like a bigger discussion in the discourse?
Yeah. What Hank's doing right now, he's doing Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences rigged. He's like the first guy that's like, this is all fake. I'd stage. I can't tell whether it's for money or for ratings, but that's it. I saw it in person. I'm out.
Yeah. But no, so it's those people, it's the people who are saying go to jail. And it's the people who are like actually having like nuanced takes about this, like being like, this is what's wrong with like the marital structure in America. And like a man thinking he has to protect, like, dude, let me fucking tweet some gifts real quick. Come on. Like, just give us a minute. Do it tomorrow morning, on Monday morning, when we're all miserable.
Yeah. Billy, do you have any more takes on this? Since you are there, you're in the room. You are the room right now.
Yes. So I was at the Oscars, and when I saw Denzel Washington talking to Will Smith and them all trying to calm him down, they were just asking him was it real? And he was like laughing, and he was like, hey, no, it was fake. Like, we set this whole thing up. Wasn't it great? And they're all laughing. So that's what I saw.
You heard that. Did you see that or did you hear it? It's a big
Well,
difference.
I heard that, saw the mouths moving. At, I'm at the Oscars. So it was a great time. And no, but seriously, I really think, because think about it. We were talking about this during the show when we were recording. I was like, oh, the Oscars are on tonight. Like, who the hell knew? And now, now we know.
This is why you come to part of my take, because PFT and I have been around the block a few times. We usually have a good idea of what's real and fake. Again, we could be very wrong. Hank, I trust that Hank will do some research and try to figure it out. And then we have Billy, who is like the embodiment of 2022 internet, where like Chris Rock could press charges, Will Smith could go to jail, and Billy will still think like, no, this is some kind of pedophile ring cover up, and JFK Jr. is about to be announced president.
Honestly, I fall for a lot of fake stuff on the internet, and this is one of those ones where I'm just like, fake.
You feel like you're ahead of the curve. I have one last question. The most important question. Memes. I don't know if you have a mic. Memes has been on the show before. Memes, obviously, everyone knows it runs a bunch of our social and does an incredible job, and we talk about them all the time. Memes. Can you quantify what this is going to do for your life in terms of the memes that are coming out of this? Like, you just got an entire new memes template, a perfect memes template that you can use for anything. How are you feeling?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I think it'll last like one more day.
Yep.
And then it'll pick back up probably during NBA finals.
Yep. No, I think that's perfect, because people that are going to be making memes out of this in like 3 or 4 days, too many people have seen it. So it's already reached like mass exposure. So the countdown clock on it is finite. So like when Michael Jordan cried during his Hall of Fame acceptance speech, not a lot of people were tuned in live. And so it had a longer tail on it. This one, it's like, okay, everyone's seeing it tonight and tomorrow. And then after that, it's going to take a big pause. I was thinking actually until football season, but when Meme said NBA finals, he's absolutely right. The NBA finals are 100% going to be ground zero for this meme to resurrect.
Yes. All right, Memes. That's why you're the best. Anything else? I mean, crazy. We don't do emergency segments for many things, but when Will Smith slaps Chris Rock at the Oscars, real or fake, here we are. We're making sure that we give you our takes instantly.
We'll put another one in the it's real category, because I don't think that Will Smith would do this on the night that he won his Academy Award for Best Actor. That seems like a pretty important night in a person's life. So I don't think that he would flip out like this on that evening. And there's no chance. No, I'm putting it at 0. PFT commentary gives it 0% chance of being a fugazi. This was a real event.
I'm going to put it a 1% chance of being fake, but that's solely because all of life is fake and we're all living in a simulation. If that's true, then this is part of that. And then I was right to call that part, but I'm 99%.
And in that event, it's still real to me. It's still real to me, Big Cat.
What? All right. So then, Jake, you're 100% real.
100% real.
Hank, you're 50-50.
I'll give it 55% real.
Okay. Billy, you're 0% real.
Yeah, I'm going 100% fake. I mean, in that,
Liam?
I think it's real as well.
Okay. So we got a lot of reals, I guess.
I was going to just mention, I think the last time we did one of these emergencies was the Brian Colangelo callers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The Sixers owner. I think that was the last time we did it for like a Twitter night.
So
and one thing got to see Stella barking in my microphone. One
thing's for sure here. I think that Chris Rock and Will Smith will definitely be hosting next year's Oscars together. I also think that they're probably going to do like a little, like a routine together at some point. They're going to be in a commercial. That's probably what it's going to be. They'll be in a commercial at some point this summer, squashing the beef.
Also, one last thing, the sports take on this, I felt pretty bad for Venus and Serena because they looked like, what the fuck is going on? And Will Smith basically got in front of everyone and was like, yeah, I played the role of their father, and that's why I'm crazy, and slapped a man on live TV. It's like, okay, I guess. Cool.
Also, Willow's going to have a couple bangers that come out in the next like 2 months.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Jaden.